Hello and welcome everybody. It's Rose Smith here from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thank you for joining me for this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. It's very simple. Just pick a number now between 1 and 5 and I'll do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. You can have more than one number if you would like. So, 2, 3 or 4 four numbers even, but probably the more numbers you have, it might get more complicated. There's more to think about. Okay, have you got your number yet? I've got mine in my mind. And if you are new, subscribe and be alive and hit that bell right now, that notification bell. Let's go to the board, okay, and have a look at what the cards have to say. So we're looking at card number 1 now. Card number 1, closing my eyes. What do I see? I'm out in space, which is the realm of spirit. There's a sense here of possibility or even probability. It's about manifesting what you want here on earth. But of course you've got to get the energy right out there in the spirit world first, because the physical is always the last to manifest. Okay, so that's one reason why meditation is really important. Okay, let's have a look and see what card comes up. It's the Knight of Pentacles. So it's interesting I mentioned manifestation because people often want to manifest money or things of a physical nature, and the Knight of Pentacles is very much about the physical world, and it's a very sort of earthly sort of suite in the tarot deck. This is like a knight is someone who's usually quite young, maybe early 20s, late teens perhaps. There's the whole of their life ahead of them. It is about possibility and probability and how they're going to manifest their life on earth. So they have a path set down. The path is probably has some sort of spiritual inclination, some sort of natural spiritual inclination. Sometimes this also suggests a change in residence, but whichever way you look at it, there's a lot of strength and a lot of the energy, like being pregnant with possibility. Sorry, I'm coughing here. Sometimes people know someone like this. Could be like a son or, somebody, a relative who is usually got masculine energy. It can be a female relative, but it has there's a sort of degree of masculine energy there, and the ability to dissect things, to be logical, and to get things manifested. It's a doing sort of card. So this is all about the possibility of manifesting possibilities in your life if you pick card number 1. Now, card number 2, closing my eyes now. Again, I'm out in space, and it's a similar sort of vibe, but there's a castle out here that's been built on a hill, overcoming challenges and actually making something, building something on earth. This is definitely, even though it's in space, this is definitely more concrete than this sort of card. Let's see what comes out. And we've got the Chariot. This is really a lot about manifestation. It's about moving forward and making stuff real, grabbing the bull by the horns and being able to achieve whatever you want in life. There's a fair degree of intuition with that. You see these 2 cats here, the goddess Bas, the Egyptian goddess. So in manifesting and taking the bull by the horns and getting on with it, it's really important that you listen to your intuition this week if you've picked card number 2. Okay, card number 2. Now we'll look at card number 3. And I'll close my eyes now. What do I see? I see a gold locket around a woman's neck, something very precious and valuable. that she's going to say, okay, because it's around the throat chakra. It's about self-expression, and gold is very valuable. And so just listen to the women around you and yourself if you are a woman, because something profound could come out of your mouth. If you pick card number 3, the Page of Pentacles. This is news, often about money. Okay, again, it's very earthly, and you'll see here there's a lot of black that she's wearing. She doesn't know the full situation, but she's got a white collar, so she knows part of the situation, maybe not everything. But this is usually a young person bringing some sort of news or some sort of message which has got spiritual importance, and then action. See the red? Action can be taken. So it could be like, if you're sort of my generation or a bit older, it could be that part of yourself that you remember going back, 20, 30, 40 years, whatever the case may be, and you remember something and it's spiritually significant for you, and it involves either like your money or your possessions. That's card number 3. All right, card number 4. Let's have a look what comes out. The window's opening up. This is a window of opportunity, and it's almost like you control it because you open it or you close it, and you're opening up to an opportunity this week if you've picked card number 4. All right, let's have a look. The Lover's card. Okay, this is about coming together and integrating the energy of a significant other in yourself. So it's more about your relationship with yourself, but sometimes that's triggered by your relationship with an external person. The angels watch over all of this. It's not necessarily an easy path, because they're together, they're apart, they're together, they're apart, and it's a bit push me, pull you. You come together and then you go off and do your own thing. And there's a snake here, which is all about transformation. And the thing about snakes is they shed their skin because they grow, and so every year they shed their skin. And you could be a bit like that, shedding your skin as your new identity emerges through this integration process of integrating the energy of whatever the other person represents. Okay, there's a lot of passion here. See the flames and the apples. The apple tree, or the tree of knowledge, it actually was. In reality, of course, it wasn't apples. Apples didn't grow there. It was the wrong climate. If anything, it was probably pomegranates in the Adam and Eve story. But it indicates that there's passion, and, often we evolve most when we're in touch with our feelings and we allow ourselves to feel the passion. Sorry, coughing here, I've got the flu. And so your feelings are the vehicle to get you to evolve spiritually and in all kinds of ways. All right, so the next one we're going to look at now is card number 5. Card number 5 is alive. And let's have a look and see what comes out. Card number 5. All right, closing my eyes. Ice, chilly, cold. I see like snow crystals, snowflakes. Sorry, snow crystals. Snowflake. So your weather could be changing. Things could be getting cooler wherever you are. I'm on the Gold Coast in Australia, so our weather today, it's just glorious. It must be 25 degrees or 26 degrees centigrade, which is probably about 75 or 80 Fahrenheit. It's just glorious today. So this is probably relates more to people in the Northern Hemisphere, UK, USA, that sort of thing. Sometimes it indicates the sense of being alone and feeling cold or alone. Let's see what card comes up around that. Yes, well, the Four of Cups, it is a bit about despondency. Perhaps there was some sort of relationship at some point and you might have memories of that coming back. And there was a very close spiritual connection with the person. So there's white roses here. However, it can also mean that even though you had that spiritual connection, that it's very hard to get that onto the physical plane, because the physical plane is the last to manifest. So we have the red rose here, which suggests it's like true love. However, because there's some despondency or sadness with this, it's hard to manifest it the way that you wanted, perhaps. Spirit is giving you a cup of energy, and you'll notice here, I don't know if you can see on your device, there's a lot of butterflies around her head. So there's new life and there's growth coming from this. See the green up here, and also the solar plexus here, the gold. So there might be some new growth coming around your self-esteem or what you value about yourself, and also the ability to get things done, okay? Goal-oriented behaviour, and get on and get things done despite whatever may have happened with this relationship. If you're in a current relationship, doesn't mean the relationship's over. It just means that there's some sort of energy around your emotions where you're feeling despondent or sad. Maybe the relationship isn't going as you would have wanted it. Okay, so we have two majors there, and then we have a knight and a page. Okay, so two majors, more or less a normal sort of week for many people. Nothing unusual about two major arcana for this week. Pentacles and cups. So maybe people are thinking about their money more this week, or their physical possessions. Alrighty, so that's it, everyone. Hope this is useful for you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you're new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like this video and share on your socials. Leave a comment. That would be fabulous. Have a great week. Thanks, and bye for now.
Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.